Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo with RJO Futures here on Tuesday, March 5th, with some commentary here in the energy markets. So let's get started. What do we have going on in oil here today? Well, oil prices are up right now. We're trading up about 50 cents at around $90.50 a barrel. Yesterday here, we did see prices break actually that $90 mark for a portion of the trading day, came back above it here. Take a look back at some of my prior posts. Remember, we were talking about that double top up at $98.50. Oil since that time has pulled back about $9 here a barrel, and each dollar move in oil, of course, is $1,000. So we've seen a pretty nice slide here to the downside. A lot of that had to do with the things that we've been talking about, which is mainly supply and demand, and of course talking about that supply side pictures. We're going to have API and DOE numbers coming out here soon. We'll have the DOE numbers here tomorrow, and they're talking about a potential here for another build. So if we get that, that'll be the 7th straight consecutive build in oil inventories here. Looking though not as big, though, looking for around 750 to about 1 million barrels. So we got to keep an eye on that. You're taking a look here though at the oil here so far this morning. Like I said, we are a bit firmer, as are the other markets here. Taking a look at Brent, we're up almost $1, trading at around 111. Nat gas is up about 4.5 cents, around 357, 358, and the heat and RBOB are both up. We're up about 3 cents there in the RBOB, and we're up about 4 cents there in the heat. So certainly a much firmer tone. And you take a look at how prices were reacting here recently. We did see them kind of under pressure. Most commodities here in general are getting a bit of a lift here today on several different things. Outside markets firmer. Take a look at that S&P 500. We're getting some movement out of that here to the upside, actually making a new contract high here in the March contract. So that's certainly adding optimism here to the markets. In addition, we saw some data here coming out of China where they were talking about adding some potential stimulus measures here to the economy. So obviously that is helping. When you talk about adding additional money, cheap money here into the market, certainly has a potential here to cause commodities to rise. Dollar index here weaker today. That has really been, you look at the month of February, the dollar index has been much firmer here, and we're finally starting to see that pull back a little bit here. So in general, a firmer tone here. Now, what am I looking at here moving forward? Well, I think what traders should be looking at here, if you took advantage of the short side of the market here, I'd certainly be looking to protect myself down at these levels. My personal opinion is that I think we're going to start to see some consolidation around this $90 area. Technically, the market, in my opinion, appears to be oversold here a little bit, so we could get a little bit of a bounce. Give me a call, shoot me an email. We're more than happy to discuss some of the key areas in this market right now that I'm identifying for support and resistance areas, and if you want to get put on that distribution list. Number to my trade desk is there on the screen, as is my email. Of course, remember that futures trading does involve a substantial amount of risk, may not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.